5, 4.
It works. It works for me.
I just worried to wash out.
Tonight, almost live and nearly from Hollywood, it's America Tonight. 30 minutes of big-time TV on the UBS network, located on the UBS Broadcasting Mall in El Tacoma, the unfinished furniture capital of the world, with Janet and Judy Baker, who wrestle with each other, Wayne Coleman, who's young, gifted and black, and possibly Bart's son, William W.D. Bud Price, who has discovered a woman's secret, Mrs. Edith Bush, who is tired of being the other woman, with the music of Happy Kind and the Mirthmakers, and me, I'm Jerry Hubbard, and now here's your host, the coast of the coast, Mr. Bart Kimball.
Bruce Lee there, Happy. Good evening. Thank you very much, and welcome to America Tonight. My name, Barth Gimbel. I heard why. Oh, okay. I guess you've been here before. You know, I feel kind of sorry for those people who just watch our show every night in their homes because, well, you don't get to see what many folks around here in the studio audience think is the real show. And that's the little routine that our own lovely, lovely Jerry Hubbard does every night to warm up the audience before the show begins. Now, the idea of a warm-up, which is sort of inside television lingo for warming up, is to take a bunch of strangers whose only shared experience in life, really, has been standing in line, and to turn them in just one magical moment, turn them into that mysterious animal called an audience, where everyone's paying attention, nobody's forgetting to clap because he's, you know, too busy thinking about whether he got overcharged for parking or whatever. But enough explanation. I feel kind of silly in a way, as it is, sort of introducing something that's already basically an introduction. What we're going to do tonight is to just share with you at home the experience of being warmed up. And if the ratings show that you enjoy it, well, we might just save ourselves $110, book one less guest, and start everything 10 minutes later. So right now we have Jerry Hubbard right where he always does it. So, Jerry, take it away.
Okay, Barth.
I should just add that this is going to be kind of a first for me, as well as you folks at home. Since I never see the warm-up, I'm usually in my dressing room till the last possible second. Okay, Jerry?
Well, okay, me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. Now let's find out who you are. Would you three people step out here just a second? You've seen the way they play these games on all these shows where everyone comes out and they get a prize. Only in this case, it's a little different because you're not going to get any prize for stepping out. They told you to hold on to your seats, but now you can do it with both hands. Come on back in, because I want to get close to the audience here. Here's what we're going to do. Are you ready for fun? No, not too close. I want everyone to turn around and introduce themselves to the person sitting behind them. Tell them your name, okay? Okay, so far so good. Now what I want you to do is turn to the person on your right and tell them the name of the person sitting behind you. Wow, what a beautiful crowd. This is wonderful. All right, you still with me? Now turn back to the person sitting behind you and see if you can remember the name of the person who was sitting behind the person sitting next to you and tell it to him, okay? Go ahead. All right, this is a wonderful crowd. Okay, now what we're going to do, okay, now I'm going to find out who has come from furthest away to be here at the show tonight. So will that person or persons raise their hand? Huh? Oh, right here. Where are you from?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. That's pretty far away. We love it when you come from a long way away, as long as you don't forget to go back. And then what we usually do is have them clap their hands real loud to try out the microphone. So if you want to do that. Okay. And that's usually a lot of fun. And that's about it.
That's the whole thing?
Well, it goes better without the big build-up. You know, that kind of hype can spoil any...
Okay, I suppose you're right, Jerry. In any case, thank you very much, Jerry Hubbard. Why don't you come back down?
People were tired. They'd already seen it once, you know. And it's
Yeah, well, just come back down here where you belong.
Sometimes if you don't say he's going to do it and just let him do it.
Well, maybe next time we will, if there is one. By the next time, I actually think if I feel the urge to see a warm-up, I'll just look out the dressing room window and watch our director try to rev up that Volvo of his, okay? You know, the state of Massachusetts, which you mentioned earlier, someone here, great place.
Standing right next to me.
Beautiful state. Incidentally, it's going to be incredible when they finish it. I plan to visit it. Recently in Massachusetts, they ruled that girls in high school should be allowed to compete in boys' athletic events. Remember reading that? And, a lot of big, strong girls there. Yeah. That's good. The test case actually was a high school wrestling team that some of the girls wanted to join, and using that legal precedent, a couple of girls here at Dwight D. Eisenhower High School in Tacoma have been allowed to join the boys' wrestling team. And here they are in their brand new uniforms. These were paid for out of our tax dollars, too, I might add. Please welcome Judy and Janet Baker. Sit down.
So, you girls are on the wrestling team now.
Oh, that's wrestling.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I think that's fair, huh?
Well, some of it's fair, and some of it they say foul. You can't do that, Jerry. So it's...
But the fellas don't object to it at all, wrestling with girls.
Oh, no, they really like it.
But today, now, when a girl says, I just got pinned, it'll have a different meaning than in the old days.
That's absolutely right. Listen, you go to Dwight D. Eisenhower School. That's the high school here in Tacoma. I guess the question that first thing that comes to my mind is, what'd you think of Eisenhower as president?
It's pretty cool.
Was his likeness up on Mount Rushmore?
No, that's not Eisenhower. That's, let's see, it's Truman, Roosevelt, Lincoln, Jefferson, and Johnson.
Well, I don't care what anyone says. I still say that's one of our greatest natural phenomenon, and I wouldn't be surprised if those faces appearing up there like that did not influence the voters some way, just subliminally to vote for the people who look like that. Now, I don't care what you say.
I mean, driving by, they would just notice up there, first of all, Jerry, that was carved by a gentleman, and it's not a natural phenomenon at all.
Someone climbed up there and carved 4 faces in a mountainside?
5.
Okay. I wasn't born yesterday. But you girls, now you're in high school.
Yeah.
Would you continue this into college, wrestling, or be professional?
Yeah, we're driving at that kind of thing.
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, it's wonderful for women to learn self-defense in this day and age because there's so many crazies out there. But the only problem is if some fella comes up and attacks you, by the time you drag him into a gymnasium and find a mat and get him to get down on all fours in the proper position and all, that's, you know, by that time he's either lost interest and taken off.
Well, I think that's unnecessary. You can actually do it right there on the sidewalk. You don't really need the referee in order to defend yourself, I don't think.
Then you have an argument at the end about who won.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the referee's so involved in what's going on that it doesn't stop until a real long time, so usually we win now.
That's fascinating. Okay, we're going to talk to these... We're going to be talking to these ladies a little later on after the show's over, so in the meantime, we're going to... Great, Happy. You know, our regular viewers may recall that I recently went to a great deal of trouble to adopt a son. Unfortunately, it didn't work. It didn't work out. I'm sorry to say he will not be my son, but I am thrilled to say he will be my client. This boy has a real future in television, and young Wayne Coleman will be managed by the talent division of Gimbalco West. Thank you. I'm pretty proud. He was up for the lead in the new Saturday morning UBS adventure series, The $3 Million Boy, and didn't work out too well. So we're looking for a new vehicle, and we think we found one. It's America's first talk show for children. Every afternoon, kids can see much of the same savoir-faire and je ne sais quoi. It's so easy when you know the language. that you see here on America Tonight, because Barth Gimble will be involved on the production end. From America Tonight, we take you to our idea of what the kids should have, America After Lunch, and your host, Master Wayne Coleman.
To America After Lunch. This is my announcer, Terry Bergman. And this is America After Lunch. Or for you kids who want to eat your broccoli, welcome to America, lose your lunch. No, but seriously, we'll have a good show today. Lots to talk about. And I know I have lots of things on my mind. Good, Terry. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Now I'd like you to meet my guests, Lisa, Jennifer, and Randy. They don't have jobs yet, but they do have opinions. So let's get right to them. Tell me, Lisa, what's the most annoying thing your parents ever did? Terry. Randy, why do you think kids are shorter than adults? Because they're born after them. Wayne, I think it's because kids need someone to look up to. Very good, Terry, but I won't accept it. Now, Jennifer, what do you think about busing? It's better than walking. Oh, what is it? Wayne, I think when I was a little, okay, almost interesting. What's the best thing you ever did? Why is Barth Gimble your favorite TV star? Sorry, Barth, you don't have a fan club over here. What is it? My best TV star is Jerry Hubbard. When you become a parent, what will you teach your children? Not to kick and fight. Some days you have great guests, other days you just have a bunch of stiffs. Goodbye.
We'll be right. I don't think we'd include. We decided to hire our own talent scout, and we didn't know quite who to get. We racked our brains, those of us with something to rack, and we chose an old friend of ours. I hope you love him as much as we do, Mr. William W.D. Bud Fry.
Goodbye, Fernwood, Ohio. Hello, El Tacoma Mall. It's a long, long way to California, but I'm here. How y'all?
If I know this man, he wrote that himself.
That's right. I want to tell you, it's a thrill being a talent scout.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, when Arthur Guthrie was on the air, I loved that man. You know, played that ukulele and all like that. I loved Arthur Guthrie. Always wanted to be a talent scout. Now I am it.
Well, that's fantastic, and a pretty good one. I see you've already found someone for us here.
Yeah,
Who is this lovely lady?
Certainly did. Barth, say hello to Amelia Earhart. First shot out of the box.
That is not bad for the first guest. Incredible. Well, Bud, how's it been going?
Well, it's been going real good. I took the Blue Hound bus out here, from Fernwood. That was a real nice trip. Them stewardesses make you real comfortable. Give me a salami sandwich on white and a lime Kool-Aid. Made me real comfortable and all like that.
If the stewardess is on the bus?
You know what they always say on Blue Hound? Take the Blue Hound bus, you will never cuss. So, does that pay for the whole trip now?
Yeah, by saying that, I think that pays for the whole trip.
Is that a round trip or is that just the one way out? Because if it's a round trip, I want to cash in the other ticket and get the cash. Because
You're planning on staying?
yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, there's great news.
I'm staying. But talk is what started the war, young man.
He's got another button in it.
We're gonna need a club in a minute here.
I noticed there, excuse me, Bud, I noticed there you put your hand up here kind of automatically because the way you used to control yourself before you had the work done. A lot of people, I don't know if you're watching in color, you spotted it immediately. If you're in black and white, maybe not. Can you explain to our audience exactly what that thing is?
Well, this here is my chinodonic equipment. Of course, what is happening here is that the jaw is being pushed back into the skull. On account of because I am crazy about a certain person whose first name is Dinah. Dinah, who has a TV show in the afternoon. I watch it every afternoon. Got something to tell you about that. Anyways, let me just go on.
Absolutely.
Let me go on with the story about. Let me go on with the story about. You know, I decided.
It's not pulling the back of your head down in and defeating the whole purpose.
No, it is not. They are always doing this to me. Every time.
Love with these, Bud.
I'm going to bring. I sawed out a section of the garage door back in Fernwood that has my profile chalked on it. All of the progress that's being made
So
on
you
the
can just
chin.
back through the slots?
You're not going to be able to do this. But I'm bringing that in next time I'm on this show, that section of door, so that we are going to now see who is right and who is wrong.
I want
about
to see it, not
whether
for
this
me,
is
but
going
to give
back.
you the peace of
7
mind,
years, 5 months, 3 days from now, this is going to be jammed back in the skull. Okay.
Well, there's plenty of room.
Right. Anyway. What do you want, young man?
If that don't work for your job, the fist will. Because the person that you cut the garage piece out of will sure get to you.
Oh, my land. So,
You think you're upset? That was over 4 lines, and I have to pay him.
oh, my.
Hey, Wayne.
I got a way I'd like to pay him.
Oh, sure. Put him right through that garage door. Show him.
Listen, I'm hot. I am H-O-T, and I want to tell you I am also M-A-D because... Phew, let me tell you, just got to get there. We'll get to you, Amelia, but let me tell you this. I am probably #2 man in the knowledgefulness about the people from way out, far out, deep outer space.
Claim
Is that
to
correct?
be.
Due to the fact that Cletus Emmett Wheelwalker, my dear friend, and also my chinodontist, done all my chin work. Cletus Emmett, he is a #1 first on the people from way out, far out, deep outer space. He has took rides in their flying colanders. That's what they travel in, flying colanders. He has been to their space station, to their planets, had a leg clowned up for him to replace his wooden stump leg, of which he turned it down. Okay, so now we are talking about a man who knows his apples from his potatoes about people from way out, far out, deep outer space. Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay, last week, Cletus Emmett and me goes to see this Stevie Spielberger thing, closed up encounters of the third kind. There is not one thing in this picture that is not a misfaction. Steve has got these people flying around in chandeliers. They does not fly in chandeliers. They flies in flying colanders, as has been showed by me by stimulation on TV. Steve has also got these people, he made them up real ugly. He has got them with great big heads like this, and it's a bits of a little skinny bodies. Bible says, man made in the maker's image. Does not say people from way out, far out, deep outer space made in the image of Humpty Dumpty.
Okay, but Bud, what can you do? It's
Amelia, I just had to get that off my chest.
now you say Amelia. Amelia Earhart?
Amelia Earhart.
I'll be darned.
No,
Really?
I'm not Amelia.
You are too, Amelia
He
Earhart.
thinks so, but...
She says she ain't Amelia Earhart. She is Amelia Earhart.
My name is Edith Bush.
That's what you say. I say you are Amelia Earhart, and you are.
I am not Amelia Earhart.
You are too.
I'm not.
Are too.
I'm not.
Are too.
I'm R2.
Watch how you talk to the lady, please.
Well, I'm sure that there's room for discussion here as to whether you are or R2 or R2 and D2. Who knows? And E2, R2. Who knows? But at any rate, we'll maybe settle this another time. Maybe
Take her up in a plane and parachute out of there and then see if she can fly it or not.
Well, whatever. I think there's room for discussion, and maybe you can discuss it at home while we break away from this word from some sort of sponsor locally. Thank you. We didn't get much of a chance to see Happy tonight, but what a wonderful band leader, isn't he the best? Well, I'd like to thank all my guests tonight. Girls, I know that you're probably good for at least 3 falls, and I should imagine some pretty exciting springs and summers, too. I see you tomorrow night. Thank you.
Tonight, some members of our studio audience will receive the following: classic furs from Dittos, the Feel to Fit Company, pants to make every woman feel beautiful in sizes 3 to 13 and 8 to 18, and a gift certificate from Lillian Vernon's catalog. Jewelry, gifts, decor, personalized items, and things from practical to whimsical. And Chapstick Lip Balm keeps wind and cold away from your lips, keeps natural moisture in, and helps heal chapped lips too. Chapstick Lip Balm.
Tonight at 11 on Monty Python, a man attempting to change into his beach clothes winds up at a vaudeville house doing a strip. And next, it's our feature, Inside Daisy Clover.
Kenneth Mars as William W.D. Bud Price, Diane Deininger as Edith Bush, and Gary Coleman, Corey Feldman, Noah Hathaway, Sidney Penny, and Michelle Walker as the children.